They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Throwing to start the drive. Wakefield. And he slides and covers up at the end. He's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Back to throw. Wakefield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Looking to throw. Wakefield. Touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws, and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both? Yeah. I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him. When he's driving home, the turn off Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. His first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him out near midfield here for first and 10. Now Allen. There he goes, left side. And Allen gets it all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They stay on the ground with Allen. Runs through the contact. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His fifth rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were pretty frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 6. Back to throw. Wakefield. And his throw is incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom. Number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very slow doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Steps away. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Griffin. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Looking to throw. Wakefield. He finds his man complete. That's McGee. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back to throw. Wakefield. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Smart could have gone for more.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And it'll come out
Beautiful.
to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Wow, good.
Going back to the Cowboys. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time. They just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a real question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Operating from the gun, Hillman. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken at around the 40. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us every week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we're going to be successful in this one.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. To throw on 3rd down, Wakefield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So just shy of midfield, they tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have run the ball right. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't. I don't know that there's any risk here. What's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be evenly intense. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left, and he will slide down with a good gain. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. A throw down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. And his kick is good. And they've got the back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the Giants ready to come out now. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation if they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. To try here for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him get one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some going still to do.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pick up there on 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Hillman, and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Allen. They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. And New York set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On second down, it's Griffin, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On second down now, it's Griffin, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to put him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, it wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? No, that's okay. That's okay. All right, what you got? With Matt's? Yeah. Uh-huh. All right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, probably have to have a talk with the guy and say, look, you want to continue being a member here, you, that's not something that you can do. Okay. What else? What else is going on? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think there's things that like maybe like old sweatshirts that Sarah doesn't want to put out because it's summertime, right? So like stuff like that, will probably have to just be stored in storage. But to your point, you want to keep it in one place so it's easy for them to count. Hmm. So do you feel like after your count they have a good baseline now? Like everything is like even Steven, right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I shared a document with you guys this morning. If you want to just take a look at it this morning, it's the check-in with past due balance analysis that we got from finance, but it's segmented into members who have finance canceled still using the gym. Either they're still checking in and getting access, or they're coming as a guest. But there's like 420 something members throughout the company who have been finance canceled that used the gym in May. So we got to crack down on like communication to those members and say, hey, unfortunately, you know, you can't have access to the location because of your past due balance. I'm wondering if we should maybe think about some kind of email to these members to stop the access versus having to have that conversation at the front desk. Could be. Yeah. Or it could be they're checking in as a guest of a member also, right? So like they might have had a past due balance from years ago, and now they're coming as a guest of a member, so they have a prospect account, but they still have a past due balance, right? So no, if, if they use the same if they use the same email, it would merge into one. So I think we have to just kind of increase the frequency, the urgency around that. We have made significant strides though as far as the denial rates of overall checking with past due balance. We made a really good progress, but this one cohort of members that's 120 days past due, which is finance canceled, they're somehow still getting access to the gym, which we have to prohibit. Yep. Yeah. Um, yeah, aside from that, I really don't have too much. I know we already went over your CM succession planning recently, so I'm well aware of that. Uh, yep. Mhm. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Let's hopefully he's okay, and we'll wait to hear from him. Okay. Yeah. Yep. No doubt. Hey, hang on one second. Okay. Yeah, I really don't have too much else. Look, I thought we had a really good field team call yesterday. I thought the energy was really good. I'm gonna send out some data shortly, just with a little bit of an update as to where we are on incentive and also on for Brooklyn. I want to keep really close tabs on the PT revenue of those five gyms that Matt is gonna focus on. So hopefully that'll help us see an overall lift in the next couple of days in Brooklyn as a whole. Um, but look, Tuesday morning we were at 70% projected to revenue in Brooklyn, and as of yesterday morning we were 74%. So, so that's definitely good progress to see. If we can get that up to 80% by the end of the month, man, it'll be a good win. Yeah, I would probably look. I think it's a good move. I would probably. He's only been enrolled for 3 months, or actually like 2 months, right? Okay. Um, I probably would wait until the end of Q3, right? Like let's really have him hone in on that Valley Stream as his home gym and make that gym, perfect. I know it's still, um, trying to get Baldwin up to speed with trainers and with Dulce assimilating. So if if it was my call, I would just give it 3 more months, and and then add the other one to the mix maybe after like 6 months of results. That's great. Yep, no doubt. All right, man. Yeah, I really don't have much else. On the call, we're going to cover a lot today. So, we can definitely. I'm definitely going to go around the horn and ask you guys about your experience with the counts. So, like, you could bring up about, like things not being entered in initially, resulting in inaccuracies with your adjustments, right? So, all right, man. If you need anything, let me know, and we'll talk in a couple minutes. Take care.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. On first down, Hillman. And that's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now a toss play, Allen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here. They hope to move the chains. Off the play fake, Hillman. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 41 now on first and 10. Looking to throw, Hillman. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, had a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, the guy made the play. He gets some points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing anyone say, hey, you'll get it next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first and 10, Hillman. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but It's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. And his kick is indeed good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Giants one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And here comes throw number 1 from backup QB. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. 20. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So, well, we're in the latter stages of the season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights. About a yard up to the 21. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the goal up. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wakefield. He's going to air one out. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him. Incomplete.
Oh, that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball that got him back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he let his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one. Loses yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchdown. The Giants head back out there. Let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. The current playoff picture, you can see they are one of those 3 wildcard teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal, man, in a 7-season playoff back in 2020. More drama.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for the Giants. 57 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the...
Now the ball comes loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back to throw. Wakefield. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They're leading down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Hillman, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Hillman. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw. Hillman. Allen here on the screen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run with Allen. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They created a nice sustained drive on plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hillman and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Boyd. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, seen up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Throwing on 1st down. Hillman firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Hillman. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Hillman. He's got his target.
Good morning, everybody. Give everybody 30 seconds or so. We're still waiting for some folks to jump on. It is 11:32, so we have a couple of late stragglers. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a great Friday morning slash afternoon. All right, let's jump right into it. Let's see. I know Ulysses doesn't look like Ulysses or Philip are on yet. So Megan, how you doing? All right, what you got? How's your trip? Great. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. I got frozen for a second there. I don't know what happened with my mouse. All right. Thank you, Megan. Welcome back. Euless, what you got? All right. Anybody have anything else for Euless? All right, Euless, thank you so much. Um, you too. Philip, what you got? Um, Philip, I know that you and I were in Journal Square last night, but I forgot to ask you. They're all good to put. I already gave the directive to have them put up the flags, right? So we're pretty much like 99% done there, right? Great, excellent, awesome. Thank you. All right, good stuff. Anybody have anything for Philip? Guys, it looks like the club action required report is down from last week, so that's well not down but reduced. So that's good. Just please keep on top of that. We still have a couple of gyms in the red with some feedback required, but definitely an improvement from last week. So nice work. All right, thank you, Philip. Josh, what you got? right, thank you, Josh. Anybody have anything for Josh? All righty. Thank you. Sarah. Is Sarah on? I thought I saw her jump on. All right, we'll get back to Sarah. I mean, maybe she jumped off. I believe Tiana is out today. Sam, what you got for the group? All right. Does anybody have anything for Sam? Alrighty. So Stephen is not going to be joining us today on the call, but I do have two messages for him. He just wanted me to let everybody know that he is still working on all of the postings that are active, and he's got actually a phone screen right now, which is why he couldn't make this call. So he's actively doing some phone screens for the team this afternoon. The other thing he wanted me to mention is that next week, on next week's AM call, he will be joined by Anna Burrows, who's going to be taking his spot while he's on paternity leave. I believe Anna has been on a couple of the talent review calls that we've had regionally. So I believe maybe was it Jimmy or Jasmine? Jasmine got to meet Anna this week, and she will be joining those calls going forward, as well as joining our AM call starting next week. So in preparation of Stephen's LOA. And that's my message from Stephen. Next up, Olivia. What's going on? Yeah, I think we brought this up on the AM call yesterday, but just make sure your teams know that this is available until July 31st, and it will be and will be active for 3 months from the purchase date. Let's make sure that's very clear across the board. All right. All right, awesome. Member appreciation only 9 days away. We're almost there. All right, awesome, good stuff. Thank you, Olivia. Jeff, And Dave, what you got? All right. Thank you, guys. I know everybody, all the AMs and RDs are definitely knee deep in PT efforts this weekend as we close the month out. So let's keep it going. Club ops team. No, I wanted us to add to that the ADD CPR module real quick, but I'll wait till you're finished. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted just to add. I know that we covered this on the a field team call yesterday. We had like a 3% lift in overall compliance in AED week over week, and I believe it was the Jersey team had a 20% increase in compliance week over week. So that's fantastic. If we could do it in Jersey, we could do it in every single region. This is arguably the most important training module we have. So please make sure that this is a prime focus. I'm going to be digging into this report today and sending you guys some individual club by club and person by person, I guess, non-compliance metrics. And I'd like some responses by Monday, please. So just a heads up that that's coming your way sometime today. All right. Thank you, Matt and Alexis. I see that Sarah is back on. Just real quick before I pass it to Sarah, I'm going to actually ask Sarah to also hang tight when we have the RDs and AMs. Hang on. I want to just go over count results from this week, some preliminary feedback. But Sarah, the floor is yours. What you got? In efforts to kind of streamline the work, maybe we can use the picnic T-shirt worksheet for sizing, so that we don't have to do double work and kind of get both. Okay, got it. Okay, all right. Trying to make life a little easier. All right, I think we're good. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Sarah. Um, all right. Uh, so I just need RDs, AMs, Sarah and Josh to hang tight, and Cindy, of course. And actually, Cindy, do you have anything for the group at all before everybody parts ways? No doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So everybody have a fantastic weekend, and talk to you soon. All right. Okay, so thanks everybody for hanging tight. We have a couple of things to cover, but I did want to really use this time to primarily go over inventory. And I know this week several of you conducted counts in a gym and provided some feedback, and wanted to share on this in this forum today. First of all, I think just a couple of quick notes. Number one, thank you for all of your timely, feedback and detailed feedback. I got separate emails from each of you, and you filled out that worksheet, so that was really helpful. The other thing I think to keep in mind too is the gyms that you guys counted in this week, like, are now going to be at a really level playing field, right? Like they've been right sized. Like you've confirmed that all the adjustments that needed to be made were made, so that they should be kind of like, zero negative on hands. They should have no improper balances of skews. Like they should be on a level playing field. So going forward, it should be very easy for them to just maintain, right? Because we've conducted a accurate and adjusted count. So that's definitely a good accomplishment for the gyms you were in. I do want to go around the horn and talk a little bit about the counts that you have made. I think it'll be really helpful for Sarah to hear some feedback, as to the in-club processes of what you experienced, and we can kind of try to continue to streamline and make things easier for the gyms going forward. Milton, you want to kick us off? All right. Thank you for the feedback, Milton. Let's just continue to go around the horn. Just keep the feedback coming. So, Jimmy, you wanna take a next stab at it? All right. Yeah. All right. Just a side note, because it's just top of mind. If you take a garbage bag or like one of those thin can liners and put it inside of the duffel bag and fill it with air and tie it, you have a stuffed bag with no need to put t-shirts in there. All right. Sarah, I think Jackie has a screenshot she can share with the group when she gets to her portion of the feedback. But I think she took a video too, so she can share with everybody. Yeah, the only time saver is that you're not hitting save every time. Yeah. Okay. Jasmine, you're good. Um, yeah, I guess before we pass to Jackie for her feedback, I wanted just to just throw the scenario out there because I know we've all rung up things in Moso and we've all seen this issue happen. I just want to make sure that we're handling this uniformly. So this must happen at least a couple times a night, right? Where a member will put their money on the counter and because it's busy and they'll walk away, right? They'll pick up a red Gatorade, put the money on the counter, and walk away. And the desk will ring it up as soon as they have a moment, right? Because they might be in a transaction. That increases our percentage error of ringing up the wrong item, right? You could ring up an orange Gatorade because they're not scanning it; they're just going to enter it in on Moso, right? That happens a lot. So when that happens, that's going to cause inventory discrepancies between flavors, right? At the least. So like, how can we equate for like when we're doing a count, and you might be short 5 oranges, but you have five more fruit punches because you didn't ring that one up properly. No, but that's their reality, right? Because the desk is jammed. There's two people at the desk, if hopefully, and there's a lot of people to check in. Someone just puts them in the counter. I mean, like they can't go after them and chase them because then the desk will be empty, right? So like that's their reality, right? So like, how can we make sure that that's something that we can address during counts properly? Agreed, agreed. But like, yeah, agreed. Uh, uh, no, agreed. I'm just saying, like that's the reality in the gyms during peak, right? And like like you walk into Journal Square or Riverdale at 5 p.m. That's probably happening at least 3 or 4 times, if not more. So I'm just throwing it out there. Yep. All right. I wanted just to throw that out there. And Jasmine, what you got? I wanted to hear about Jackie's experience. Yep, I think that's an interesting take. I think that's also a good best practice as far as trying to do it in pieces. That's something that we should definitely consider doing that league wide. Jackie. All right, Jackie, you want to cover your account?